Get ready to witness the future of recycling with mighty machines. From shredding tires to melting plastic and transforming sewage, we're diving into the world's most powerful, mind-blowing recycling plants and machines, all in one epic video. Welcome to British Glass Recycling, the heart of the UK's glass sustainability movement. This massive facility takes in hundreds of thousands of glass bottles and jars every single day and turns them back into raw material, ready for reuse. First, high-speed conveyor belts sort the glass by color and remove impurities using lasers, air jets, and magnets. It's like watching a high-tech orchestra in motion. Then, giant crushers break the glass into cullet, which is melted down in energy-efficient furnaces at over 1,500 degrees Celsius, ready to be shaped into new bottles in record time. The result? A closed-loop process where a bottle can go from bin to shelf in just 30 days. This mixed plastic processing plant is where chaos turns into clean, sorted value. Tons of everyday plastic, from bottles to food containers, arrive tangled and dirty. But here, automated shredders, optical sorters, and near-infrared scanners get to work, rapidly separating different types of plastic by polymer. What once was waste becomes raw material again, ready for reuse in packaging, textiles, and even car parts. E-waste scrap metal recycling is where old electronics get a second life, and some serious heavy metal gets recovered. From discarded laptops to broken TVs, this facility shreds it all into fragments. Then, a series of vibrating screens, magnets, and eddy current separators extract valuable metals like copper, aluminum, and even gold. It's high-tech treasure hunting on an industrial scale. Precious metals are melted and purified, while plastic components are recycled separately, minimizing waste at every stage. 1 metric ton of e-waste contains 100 times more gold than a ton of gold ore. That's why your old phone is more valuable than it looks. Arubis battery recycling is at the cutting edge of sustainable tech, turning old batteries into valuable raw materials with precision and care. This advanced facility handles lithium-ion, nickel metal hydride, and lead-acid batteries, breaking them down in a multi-stage process. First, powerful shredders reduce the batteries to fragments inside a sealed, inert environment to prevent fire or chemical exposure. Then, through a series of hydrometallurgical and pyrometallurgical processes, key metals like copper, nickel, cobalt, and lithium are extracted and purified for reuse. Nothing is wasted. Even the plastic casings and electrolyte fluids are processed for recovery. This isn't just recycling, it's high-tech resource mining with zero digging required. The Nexans cable loop system is revolutionizing cable recycling by closing the loop. Literally, it collects used copper and aluminum cables from construction sites, strips them clean using automated separation machines, and feeds the metals back into the manufacturing cycle. Clean, efficient, and circular, this system reduces waste and slashes the need for raw material mining. The GPS Predator HS baler is a beast built for crushing scrap metal into ultra-dense, high-value bales, fast. Designed for heavy-duty operations, it handles everything from car bodies to industrial steel with ease. Hydraulic claws grip and feed the material into the compression chamber, where immense hydraulic rams apply up to 200 tons of pressure, flattening metal into compact, transport-ready blocks. It's fully automated, features remote controls, and even includes wear-resistant liners to handle abrasive scrap without slowing down. Whether it's aluminum, steel, or mixed metals, the Predator makes recycling cleaner, faster, and more profitable. Retour Mattress is transforming the way we deal with discarded mattresses, turning bulky waste into valuable raw materials. At this advanced facility, old mattresses are deconstructed using automated cutting and separation machines. The foam, textile, metal springs, and wood are each sorted and processed separately. Polyurethane foam is cleaned, ground down, and reused in insulation or padding products, while steel springs are sent for smelting and recycling. Even the fabric layers are repurposed or turned into energy. The process is efficient, low emission, and prevents massive volumes of waste from ending up in landfills. Retour Mattress recycles over 1 million mattresses per year, stacked end to end. That's taller than Mount Everest. At Sewage Plast Lab, plastic recycling goes beyond sorting. It becomes science. This cutting-edge facility doesn't just recycle plastic, it analyzes, tests, and re-engineers it to meet strict industry standards. First, post-consumer plastics are thoroughly cleaned and shredded. Then, Plast Lab's labs perform molecular and mechanical testing to determine the exact properties of the material. From there, technicians adjust blends, add stabilizers, or enhance strength to create high-performance recycled plastics ready for use in packaging, automotive, and construction industries. It's precision recycling, designed not just to reuse, but to reinvent plastic for the future. Sewage Plast Labs can test over 50 different material characteristics, ensuring recycled plastic performs just as well as new. Eldon Tire Recycling turns mountains of used tires into valuable, reusable resources with industrial precision. At the core of this facility are powerful shredders, granulators, and separation units that break down whole tires into clean streams of rubber granules, steel, and textile fibers. The process begins with pre-shredding, then moves to granulation, where steel wires are magnetically extracted and fibers are separated through air systems. The remaining rubber granules are perfectly sized for use in sports fields, playgrounds, and new rubber products. The entire line is fully automated and optimized for high capacity, low downtime, and clean output, turning waste into opportunity, one tire at a time. A single recycled truck tire can produce enough rubber granules to cover 1 square meter of artificial turf. Spalec's wood recycling system is built for maximum purity and performance, transforming contaminated wood waste into clean, usable material. It starts with heavy-duty screening machines that separate wood from metals, stones, plastics, and other impurities. Next, specialized vibratory separators and air classifiers go to work, ensuring only high-quality wood chips move forward in the process. These chips are then refined for use in biomass energy, particle board production, or composting, depending on their grade. What sets Spalek apart is its smart sensor tech and modular design, allowing the plant to adapt in real time to different input materials. It's fast, efficient, and incredibly precise, helping industries close the loop on wood waste with minimal environmental impact. Spalek screen decks are so effective they can separate wood even if it's coated in paint, nails, or glued laminates. Organic waste composting is where food scraps, yard trimmings, and biodegradable waste transform into nutrient-rich compost. Nature's own recycling system, supercharged by tech. At large-scale composting facilities, organic waste is first sorted and shredded to create a uniform mix. Then it's arranged into aerated piles or windrows, where microorganisms, heat, and moisture break down the material over several weeks. Sensors monitor temperature and oxygen levels, ensuring the ideal environment for decomposition. Some systems even use in-vessel composters, enclosed, rotating drums that speed up the process and reduce odors. By the end, the result is dark, earthy compost that improves soil health and reduces the need for chemical fertilizers. It's a full-circle solution for food and garden waste, returning nutrients back to the earth where they belong. Composting 1 ton of organic waste keeps over 500 pounds of CO2 out of the atmosphere, the same as not driving for an entire month. Andritz Textile Recycling is revolutionizing fashion waste by giving old clothes and fabrics a brand new life without sacrificing quality. The process starts with automated sorting lines that separate textiles by material type and color, eliminating the need for re-dyeing. From there, fabrics are sent through cutting-edge tearing and shredding machines that reduce them to clean, uniform fibers. These recovered fibers are then reprocessed into new yarns and non-woven materials, perfect for insulation, automotive linings, or even new garments. Andritz uses both mechanical and chemical recycling technologies, meaning it can handle everything from cotton and polyester to blended fabrics that were once considered non-recyclable. With minimal water use and high material recovery, this system makes textile waste part of the circular economy, not a landfill statistic. Textile recycling with Andritz can recover up to 98% of fibers from discarded garments, and even turn old jeans into brand new insulation. Pratt Industries is leading the way in sustainable paper production by turning discarded cardboard and paper into 100% recycled packaging. At their massive facilities, truckloads of used paper products are pulped in giant hydropulpers, separating fibers from inks, staples, and adhesives. The clean pulp is then screened, cleaned, and formed into sturdy sheets using energy-efficient closed-loop water systems. Once dried and pressed, the paper is rolled out and sent directly into box production. No virgin trees required. This system reduces landfill waste, saves water, and dramatically cuts down on carbon emissions. Pratt recycles over 1 million tons of paper every year, saving roughly 17 million trees annually. Rywald Recycling is a powerhouse in metal recycling, handling everything from industrial scrap to end-of-life vehicles with military-grade efficiency. The process begins with large-scale shredders and shears that break down complex metal structures into smaller, manageable pieces. Advanced sensor-based sorting systems then separate ferrous and non-ferrous metals with near-perfect precision. Whether it's copper wiring, aluminum, or structural steel, every valuable material is recovered, cleaned, and sent back into global manufacturing loops. Riewald's commitment to green technology means they operate with low emissions and high recovery rates, making them a leader in modern circular economy practices. Riewald's facilities can process up to 1 million tons of metal per year. That's the weight of over 140 Eiffel Towers. A sewage treatment plant is where dirty water gets a clean second chance. From homes, industries, and storm drains, wastewater flows into this facility and undergoes a multi-stage purification process. First, large debris like plastics and grit are filtered out. Then, in the primary treatment, heavy solids settle to the bottom while oils rise to the top and are removed. Next comes biological treatment, where specialized bacteria break down organic matter in aeration tanks. After that, clarifiers separate remaining sludge, and the water moves on to disinfection, often using UV light or chlorine. The end result? Clean, treated water that can be safely released back into rivers or reused for irrigation. Some modern sewage plants can even generate electricity from the methane gas produced during sludge digestion. The Republic Services Polymer Center is a game changer in the world of plastic recycling, a purpose-built hub designed to close the loop on packaging waste. This advanced facility focuses on polypropylene and polyethylene, two of the most common yet challenging plastics to recycle. First, bales of post-consumer plastic are broken down and pass through automated sorters, shredders, and high-efficiency washing lines to remove contaminants. Next, the clean plastic flakes are melted, filtered, and extruded into high-quality resin pellets ready for reuse. What makes this center truly unique is its ability to customize resin blends for specific brands, helping companies meet sustainability goals without compromising product quality. The entire process is designed with energy efficiency, water reuse, and material purity in mind, proving that recycling can be both clean and scalable at industrial levels. The Polymer Center is capable of producing over 100 million pounds of food-grade recycled plastic each year, enough to make billions of new containers. The CDE Group Recycling Plant is redefining how we treat construction and demolition waste, turning rubble, dirt, and debris into valuable, reusable materials. At the core of this facility is a high-efficiency wet processing system that washes and separates materials like sand, aggregates, clay, and metals. Using advanced hydrocyclones, dewatering screens, and water recycling loops, the plant can extract clean, graded output from what was once considered useless landfill waste. What sets CDE apart is its focus on zero-waste, closed-loop systems. Every drop of water is reused, and nearly every material is recovered. From concrete recovery to contaminated soil cleaning, it's a powerful solution for sustainable construction. Some CDE plants recover enough clean sand annually to fill over 10,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools. If you found these recycling giants fascinating, there's plenty more where that came from. Watch more incredible machines in action right here on Mighty Machines. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with the best in industrial innovation.